guys, welcome to this new tutorial, and this will be with voiceover, so you can see my process step by step. We are going to create acrylic painting on the wooden box. I have to say at first, in this tutorial I will cover only painting part, but if you are interested in learning how to stain the raw wooden box, or where you can buy wooden box, or any tips and tricks for the whole process, if you want to have a more detailed explanation, you can find the link below for my Skillshare class, so definitely check it out. So in this tutorial we are going to create beautiful surreal mountain view, and you can learn how to create galaxy design and northern lights and mountains with forest. I suggest starting with the sketch on the paper. That's really important because you can play there with your basic idea and erase it how many times you want. I emphasize not to use eraser on the wooden surface because it can leave not very nice marks. But if you want to draw your sketch also on the wood, you can use watercolor pencil, and it's better to use, or for me it's better to use white pencil because it's really visible and it is easy to smear it with water. For this painting I am using acrylics in these colors: black, blue, cyan, green, yellow and white. I am applying colors with goal to create gradient effect. So I'm starting from the black, then moving down with blue and adding more layers. Acrylics tend to dry very quickly, so you have to work fast and use only a small amount of water. Try mixing colors while they are wet, because this will help you to create this gradient effect I talked about. I am applying several layers of colors because acrylics with water medium will absorb into the wooden surface and only one layer will be transparent. So you have to apply maybe 2 or 3 layers. It also depends on the quality of your acrylics brand. Then I moved on the mountain shapes. For realistic look, it is important to create different shapes. So not the same triangles, it has to be just a little bit different. For mountains I am using mixture of blue and gray, creating similar gradient effect for the snow. Then I am adding details for the mountains with a lot of titanium white mixed with a small amount of blue and gray. It's important to create contrast between light and dark side of the mountain and adding a lot of details. Then I moved on to trees. For trees I used color which is a mixture of green, brown and a lot of black. At first I created a few branches and then I used all the brush, and I wanted to create this needles effect. This is a really nice tip if you have some old brush which you forgot to clean off or wash off after using, and its bristles are all over the place. This kind of brush is really nice for creating these special effects for trees. So this will help you and save you some time. And then I cleaned off this brush, and when it was totally dry I dip it into the white color and mixed with just a tiny bit of blue and gray, and then dabbed it on the trees to create effect of the snow. Sorry, but I forgot to record how I created stars, but this process is really simple. So take the same brush, but load it with more water. Take the brush and by using your finger try to flick the bristles, and this movement will create white dots. It is better to work really closely to your canvas or wooden surface or whatever you are painting on, because you have a better control over the exact placement of your stars. Also cover your furniture because it can be destroyed really easily. My painting wouldn't be complete without lettering, so I was thinking what is the best quote or saying for my wooden box. Actually, it's a pencil case which I bought, and it was really boring, just wood and nothing. No, I wanted to create something which will be like motivation for me to open it more often. So I chose the quote, imagination takes you everywhere. And the most important part with lettering is to sketch it or plan your lettering quote, because it's even more important than sketching the painting, because painting doesn't have to be as exact. Letters has to look really nice, and it's important to prepare it in advance, and creating beautiful letters is very difficult and it requires a lot of practice. But if you are lucky and you are good in it, good for you. I'm not, so I have to work on it really often. What helps me to create even lines in the lettering is using the gel pen. This is a really nice advice for those who are not as gifted in lettering. I think white gel pen should be essential artist tool, so definitely buy it. It is also good for watercolor paintings, or you will find use for it in your artist career or artist adventures. And lastly, I had a really nice idea to add also acrylic paint which glow in the dark. So I applied this yellow color or this white. I applied this color on the northern lights and also on the few stars. It was the first time I was using it, so I didn't know how it will turn out, but it turned out really nicely and it looked pretty magical. So I recommend also buying these acrylics. Well guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you like this tutorial and you found some tips and tricks useful. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let me know. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, of course. And please suggest me what do you want to see next. So that's all. Have a nice day. Bye!